What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another movie reaction. This time, my first time watching 1983's 10 to Midnight. Now, shouts out to Jason, an awesome Flix Talk family member who did gift this movie to me and many films that I have watched so far on the Patreon and the channel. I really have got into Charles Bronson ever since Death Wish. I know he did a lot of Westerns before that, so you guys let me know your top pick for Charles Bronson in the comments below. I might be checking it out for the channel. And don't worry, Death Wish 2 is coming. I swear, it's coming. So enough talking, let's get to watching. But before we do, if you guys want to show love and support the channel, always make sure to hit that big thumbs up and consider subscribing today, where I do more reactions like this, trailer reactions, music reactions, and live streams here on the channel. Also, if you guys are watching this reaction on YouTube and want to watch the full uncensored cut, make sure to click on my Patreon today using my 7-day trial. All right, Flix Talkers, so without further ado, my first time watching 1983's 10 to Midnight.
Mr. Crittenden, tell you exactly how I did it. With a straight-edge razor. That's what I do. I rip him with the razor. You gonna stick me in jail, huh?
Not today, Nestor. Come back next week.
He wants to go to jail.
The one you never catch nobody.
What's new, Leo? You onto something?
The captain issued a statement. Didn't you get it?
Are we friends or not? It's not nice, Leo.
Jerry, I'm not a nice person. I'm a mean, selfish son of a bitch. I know you want a story, but I want to kill her, and what I want comes first.
Yeah, let's get 80s, baby. I'm playing one of those side key guitars, you know? Wilford Brimley.
Bye now. Bye.
Oh, did that really happen?
Where are we going? Back to the lake, I hope.
Kind of looks like a young Josh Brolin. Oh, is he gonna kill her? No way. Oh, that was like a Patrick Bateman scene. Oh my God. No. Was that a real picture of him? Oh, gosh. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Will we get our money back?
No way.
You've never seen it. You're gonna die when you see Mama. He's so gorgeous. I like Mommy.
Tina? Say hi to Warren and Stacy. Hi, Warren. How are you? Fine. Thank you, Tina.
He doesn't like this rejection from women. Honestly, that would fuck up my whole day. If that happened to me, yeah. You know, shit like that happens all the time. He naked? I don't know what's real and what's in his head. I don't... He's definitely not all there.
What the hell?
This is some Patrick Bateman shit for sure, man. What the hell? This had to have inspired American Psycho. Girl, run!
Warren, I'll do anything for you.
Damn, he waited to stab her. Okay, that's what I was thinking. He was staging a alibi, you know, because if they ask, hey, where were you at? I was at the movie theater. But that was nighttime. We just switched to daytime, right?
Sad when they die. pipe in.
Yeah, because it's the same women.
Oh, God, come on.
How about a drink? And don't tell me you're not old enough.
So what'd you have in mind?
Forget it. I wouldn't want to come between you and your girlfriend. Good night, sweethearts.
Wow. He's kind of a pro at this. He's probably been doing it for a while.
You know who they are? Can you give us their names?
No, we're...
Diabetes.
Look, anything I might say to you without further investigation would be purely speculation.
That's mine. The chewing gum, I dropped it there.
McCann, you know better than to throw things around where we're looking for evidence.
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
I see you've already met.
Karen, where's Betty?
I guess maybe she overslept.
Didn't you and Betty live together?
Yes, but sometimes she spends the night with a friend.
A friend.
Works fine now.
What are you saying? Oh, no. Oh, my God, no.
A good old 80s acting.
Betty's dead.
What? No. Does anyone know what happened to her?
Been murdered.
That building over there was once a drugstore. You know, the owner was hooked on morphine. His wife tried to have him put away, so he killed her. The jury found him temporarily insane. 6 months in the nut house, and he was pronounced cured. A week later, he shot his parole officer.
Oh. Ain't that crazy how that shit happens? I was going to point out the fact that I believe this is LA. My favorite city for crime, baby. Crime movies.
That's Mr. and Mrs. F.L. Johnson.
Jeez.
What's the matter, you know them?
Their daughter and my daughter, they were friends. God.
Man, to deliver that bad news has got to kill you every time, huh?
Unto Almighty God we commend the soul of our sister departed, earth to earth, ashes to ashes.
Ain't that crazy, man? The killers always show up to the crime scene. Or something involved.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi, Dan. It wasn't so long ago that she was my best friend. Look, have you found out anything, or am I not supposed to ask that?
This is Paul McCann, my daughter, Laurie.
Are you a cop?
Well, so they tell me. Do you live with your father?
When my mother died, he and I kind of went our separate ways. I'm a student nurse.
Really? You don't look like a nurse. Nice talk.
Got his sights on her.
Excuse me. Don't I know you? I'm Laurie Kessler. Haven't we met before?
Have we?
Maybe not.
Betty always kept a diary. Everything she ever did. Everybody she ever went out with.
Now the roommate, he really looks like Patrick Bateman right there with that knife with the suit. Oh my God. The parallels are just like too much for me right now. It looks like he twisted the knife. Oh, he's naked again. Like Charles Bronson said, man, he's using the knife as his penis. Oh my God. All that for nothing. She died for nothing. I mean, all these ladies are dying for nothing, but oh.
Mr. Stacy.
Can't get over that poster.
Sit down, please. I'll just put these things away.
It appears you're something of a movie buff.
I try to see everything worthwhile.
You're into karate, are you?
Helps keep me in shape.
I see you keep yourself informed.
It's not often someone you know personally gets murdered.
Yeah, the answer for everything.
You ever take her out?
Once. She wasn't my type.
Maybe you can shed some light on what we learned.
What's that?
This is Betty's diary. We got it from her roommate.
Well, she kept what you might call a graphic record of her experiences.
For instance, good looking, but what a creep. Makes my skin crawl. I told him to get lost. You know who that is? I'll give you a hint. You.
I'll give you a hint. You.
They say one shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but the truth is, she was not a nice person. No morals at all and terrible manners.
Man can only take so much abuse before he strikes back.
That's not what I mean.
I've never seen a bullfight, have you?
A couple.
Where, in Mexico?
Tijuana.
There's a Spanish gonna come in.
Oh, this, corridor...
What the hell was that?
Yeah, what's that mean?
It means bullfight.
You speak Spanish, huh?
A little.
I want to know what that was that Charles Bronson grabbed. That looked like a vacuum with...
Where did you go after the funeral?
I went for a walk. I was upset. I felt bad.
Even about a girl who was such a bad person? No morals, no manners? You like hurting girls?
All right.
Look at him. That's the fella you saw and you're sure about.
Yes, of course. Designer jeans. He looked very neat. He was repulsive.
When did you see him?
Outside, before the movie, and then when he sat down by me. By us. And afterward, on the way out.
Before, during, and after the movie. You sure about that?
Yes, I'm positive.
The girls you talked to in the movie theater, were they your type?
No.
Thanks, kids. You can go home now.
Oh, damn.
When's the last time you made it with a girl, Warren?
That's not
Last week, last month? Never. You never made it with a girl because girls won't have anything to do with you, but you get back at them, don't you?
Oh, listen,
What's this, Warren? Warren, do you recognize this? You ever see one of these before? What's it used for? It's for jacking off, isn't it? And these pictures, you recognize the girls on the pictures, Warren? Look at them, Warren! Look at them, Warren! Look at them!
Ooh, okay.
Get him out of here.
Also, there was a nude photo on the bathroom, you know, the top of the toilet or whatever. I think that was a man. I don't think that was a woman.
I almost had him the other day. I'd like to have another whack at him. Come on, Clem, bring him in.
McCann, what do you say?
Well, it wouldn't take very long, I'm afraid, for Warren Stacy to hire an attorney to charge us with harassment and get an injunction.
I mean, at that point, I would just tail him. You know, I mean...
You know as well as I do that from
Off
a
the
legal
record.
standpoint, we can't lay a finger on this guy.
Legal.
I remember when legal meant lawful. Now it means some kind of a loophole.
There was this guy at the funeral from Betty Johnson's office picnic. That's me. There's Karen. It's Dale Anders, her boyfriend, the one that was killed. And that's the guy from the funeral. Well, Betty was scared of him. Do you know who he is?
Is this the only time you ever saw him?
Yes. Now, will you quit trying to act like a cop?
Why was she afraid of him?
Oh, he was always talking about people who put him down and how he was going to get even with them.
Can I keep this?
Sure.
Don't get involved, man. Don't do it. I know you were looking at her even at the funeral, man, like you wanted to get it on with her, but don't do it, brother. It will not be worth this damn Charles Bronson pain that's coming your way. Oh, is he going after the daughter? Oh, no. Man, thank God for all these cameras that we have attached to every freaking telephone pole, man. I swear to God. I feel like in the 80s, you could just get away with anything. Literally anything. This is very good music, too. I heard a couple of scenes so far that I really like the music, so I wonder who's doing the music.
Hello?
How's it going?
Well, I'm fine. Who's this?
You're beautiful. I love you. Quiero mamarte la p.
What does that mean?
Means I want to eat your p. I give it to you in the... How about it, baby?
Who was that?
Yo, isn't that the girl from the Thriller music video? I think it is. What? Someone leave it in the comments. I believe that's her. I recognize that face.
Your father's a man who's been out there on the firing line for over 20 years. Do you have any idea how many commendations he's received?
He's an outstanding public servant. But when my mom needed him or I wanted him, where was he? Out on the firing line earning commendations.
Your father's a cop. You've got to make allowances for that.
What the hell do you think I've been doing for 20 years?
That's a rough gig, man. Children of cops.
Dad, I've got to go to the lab.
I tell you, I'm sorry I missed you yesterday. I'd like to do better. Let's have dinner sometime, okay?
You're right.
Sure.
Oh, it was a pleasure to see you again, Miss Kessler.
You want to go to a party tonight?
Oh.
Dad, is he always this slow?
Well, thank you very much, but, well, I'm busy.
I got an obscene phone call last night from some creep. This one had a Spanish accent.
We're on it.
Well, I changed my mind. What time shall I pick you up?
You're the protector now, man. Yeah, these nurses know how to party, huh?
Take your jacket off!
Yes, I have a gun. Why do you have a gun?
Yeah, that's so funny how it happened right when the song stopped.
Well, thanks for inviting me to the party. I actually had a nice time.
Yeah, well, I actually had a date with an intern. It's okay, I thought he was a pain. You know, I thought you were, too.
That's all right. I thought you were fairly obnoxious yourself.
Yeah, have you changed your mind? The last thing I want to do is get involved with a cop.
Well, I don't blame you. Well, good night, Miss Kessler.
She knows what she wants. Uh-huh. You go, girl.
Saturday's my day off.
Already planning the next date. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hi, baby. What's doing? How you been? How about we get together, huh? What you say?
What'd you say your name was?
Call me Pedro. That means Peter. I got the biggest one you ever see.
Well, that's nice to know.
I take you to a motel. We do it every way there is.
Whatever suits you, amigo. Where should I meet you?
What you say? Like hell you will. Don't fool with me, bitch.
Well, I thought you loved me.
I love to stick it to you. That's what I love. Your father's a pig, your mother's a whore.
Who told you that's supposed to be a secret? Well, I thought you loved me.
Kiss my ass. Your father's a pig, your mother's a whore.
Man, so his whole thing is really repulsing these women. He wants these women to be sickened by him. So when she went along with it, like, oh, where do you want me to meet you? He's like, what? You know, he was really thrown off by that. So, man, what do they call that? That has to be some weird psychological defect, I'm sure. Like, they had to have a name for it.
You testing to make sure it's the real thing? I have a tape here I want you to give to Milliken. Have him make a voice print and then compare it with the one we have on Warren Stacy. Where do you keep that tape?
In the file?
Well, maybe you better check, make sure it's still there.
I will.
What the hell is he doing?
Is there anything else?
No, just see that Milliken gets right on it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm guessing he's going to plant the blood of one of the victims somewhere in this guy's place on a knife or something. That's how he's going to get him in there. Be able to take him back in, you know?
I've been punished.
Yeah.
It was an accident. I won't answer that. Call me Pedro. I got the biggest one you ever see.
It's an invoice print. The same man, no doubt about it.
Wow.
And you're going to get 30 days at most. Gives us 30 days to find something to hold him permanently.
Well, sir, I think that whatever Lieutenant Kessler asks for is what he should get.
Well, then get a warrant and pick him up.
They gonna get this mother.
Just the clothes he was wearing on the night of the 7th. Red jacket, striped shirt, blue jeans.
It's like, I know you ain't gonna have shit unless you planted it there.
Blood type AB negative. Also evidence of hepatitis. Sets up a perfect alibi and then blows it with a thing like that.
That's why he does all this naked.
Well, he doesn't strike me as particularly dumb.
Everybody makes mistakes. I made one myself last night. Forgot to have Kessler sign for the tape he picked up.
No, I was with Kessler last night till almost 1 in the morning at his house.
Well, it was about 2. Anyway, have him come in and sign.
Shit, this guy's gonna find out what he did.
We found some blood on your client's clothing. We're going to rebook him, murder one.
What? You dirty shit!
He's lying. There was no blood on my clothes, and he knows it. You did it! Shit!
Ooh.
He's lying! He's lying! He's lying! No!
Whoa, that guy gave a little convincing performance right there. You did do him dirty, but I mean, you had to. I mean, he's the killer. We all see it. The audience sees it.
Dante says the evidence against his client is fabricated. Care to comment?
No.
What was he talking about? Why would he say fabricated?
Oh, they always say that.
What's he up to?
Forget it.
I think, you know what? I'm a young cop. I'm in this for the right reasons. I can't forget about it. You're a seasoned cop. You're going to do whatever it takes to get your man.
He told you, huh? Well, the boys grabbed a load of, stuff.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
When Kessler came here, you were with him the entire time, correct?
Sure, except when I went to get the tape.
Right here in this room.
No, he was in there.
Ah, shit, man. Oh, if he would have came out like 10 seconds earlier.
What's kept in that refrigerator?
Blood samples.
No matter what you've done, the worse it is, the more the jury's gonna think that no normal person could have done it. You follow me? Say you're two people. One good, one bad. You start hearing voices.
You're saying I'm a schizo.
I'm saying that you'll walk out of a crazy house alive. They'll carry you out of a gas chamber dead.
God, man, everybody's crooked.
Leo, I went back to the lab and I talked to the technician. And I asked him if you...
What the hell did you do that for? Why didn't you ask me?
Because I was afraid you might tell me you planted those bloodstains.
I did. He had to be stopped, and the only way to do that is to put him away.
You want me to go into a court of law and to commit perjury?
What the hell do you think he's going to do? He's going to perjure himself. He'll lie about everything he's done.
Stacy's not a cop. He didn't take an oath.
Would you take an oath that he's not guilty? You go in that courtroom and forget what's legal and do what's right.
If I thought it was right, I'd swear to anything you say.
Testifying that the blood type...
Your Honor, I must ask for dismissal of charges against the defendant based on...
Is that true, Lieutenant? You planted the evidence?
Yes, sir.
He spilled the beans? So I guess that talk with his partner. Woo! I didn't think that was happening.
Don't argue with that. You want to take me home?
That's good that she believes him, though, even though he's been too busy for her life, or her adult life, or whatever, or even probably younger life. He's been on the force for a long time. She's still believing everything that he says, that he's doing the right thing, whether he has to plant evidence or not. Oh, man, I just can't wait. This third act is going to pop off. I know that. Now this psycho is coming for you, brother.
How you doing, Mr. Kessler? Now the whole world knows. To forgive is divine, they say, but I don't aspire to being an angel. Know what I mean? Be seeing you, Mr. Kessler.
Damn.
Likewise, Mr. Stacy.
Yep. It's like, I ain't a cop anymore. I'm a civilian. I'm going to protect my ass. I'm right here, buddy. What's up? What's up? Gotta pull this drive-by right now? Let's go. Oh, this might have been the best thing that happened to Leo.
What's wrong, Mrs. Bird?
What are these doing here? Answer me.
I didn't put him there.
No?
Why would
Take
I?
them down. Get rid of them this minute. I don't want you in this office.
Oh, man. Leo got there first. I thought it was going to be the other way around, but now he's cat and mouse with your ass, and you the mouse. I love that, baby.
Jeez.
You keep it up, he's gonna come after you. Leo, if you wake up one day with your throat cut...
I'll thank you for warning me.
Say hello to Lori?
Sure, I'll do that.
At least there's no hard feelings,
What you can't hide.
clone shipper him?
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Stacy?
Come on, get in. Give me a wake-up call in 3 hours.
Wow-wee.
Looks like you got your work cut out for you.
Bottoms up.
That's the story of my life.
The guy about this tall, young, came in with a hooker. Which room? Here.
224.
Money, man, will make you do anything. And just... Okay, is he gonna bust his little alibi thing again? No, he's like, it's getting personal.
Don't I know you? Haven't we met before?
So it looks like he drugged her.
Hello?
Flowers for Miss Kessler.
Oh, I'll take them.
She has to sign.
Oh my God. Don't open that door!
Oh no! Oh, he got butt naked too. Oh, stuck her.
Where is she? Where is she?
Oh, this is terrifying. Damn, that's scary. This is scary.
County Hospital, Dormitory 3.
Over. 10-4, we're on our way.
This guy's a good psycho. This is the type of shit that really scares me. Slashers, supernatural. This is real shit here. Or you better hit him with something. I mean, the other girl, the daughter. Girl, you waited too long. You let all your friends get killed. All your roommates. Damn, that was actually a very terrifying scene. Oh no. Finally.
That's him! He's here!
There's no way he's getting away with this. I mean, he left a witness. Whoa! He faked her out. Oh, that was a crazy shot. Imagine a crazy naked maniac running after you with a knife. He's going out with a bang because, I mean, they got the eye in the sky. He's done. Oh, what you gonna do? You gonna shoot him or you gonna take him into justice, man?
I tried to keep you from running loose. Now there are 3 more dead girls.
That blood on my clothes. Those pictures on the wall where everybody can see them.
He's pointing a knife at you. Shoot him.
All those girls. You sick son of a bitch.
I am sick. I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, he's gonna plead insanity.
Once it begins, I can't stop.
Don't let him. Don't let him.
Take me in. You can't punish me. I'm sick. One day I'll get out. One day they'll get out. That's the law. I'll be back. You and the whole world.
No, we won't.
You know when you have that inner monologue like, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. He did it. Is he holding out his, I can't tell. Is he holding out his wrist? Like, cuff me? I mean, he was already at the end of his rope. He just wanted to put away a bad man. God damn! Jason, that was a good one. 1983's 10 to Midnight. Let's talk about it. All right, Flicks Talkers. Once again, 10 to Midnight. Wow. I actually enjoyed that movie more than I thought I would. Because I'll be honest, I did look up the score for this, and it was quite low. I don't know how this does compare to any of the other Charles Bronson movies around this time. I know, once again, I had mentioned that I believe he was starting off doing Westerns. Could be wrong about that, but I think he ended his kind of career doing movies more like this. And that's kind of where I first saw him in like movies like Death Wish and just movies around this time, the 80s and whatnot, of just crime action films. So let's get into this cast, man. Starting off with Charles Bronson as Leo Kessler. He was good. He was good, but this is going to lead into a little bit of my dislikes. Even though he was at the end of his road, like I said, or the end of his rope, I would have liked to see a little more emotion trying to get your man, right? I mean, you know that all the evidence points to this. And yes, he was saying things like, you know, I know this guy did it. I need to stop him, you know, forget the oath and whatnot and justice, you know, throw all that out the window. And I got to get my man. I just didn't feel it from him. I definitely didn't feel it. I know he has a stone face, but I need to feel it. I need to feel the anger like how I did with the actual character of this Warren Stacy guy. Who I'll get into in a second, because he was got to be my favorite part of this movie. God dang it. So I thought he was a good, seasoned cop once again. I just really wish he would have took the emotion there. All right, now next up, his partner, Paul McCain, played by Andrew Stevens. I thought he was good. I thought it was a good contrast once again. Seasoned detective or seasoned cop, I believe. And, you know, fresh, I believe he was kind of a new cop. I mean, he was young. He was young. He was wet behind the ears. Obviously, he wanted to go by the code, the book. Charles Bronson lived by the code of the streets, damn it. This is Leo Kessler. All right. So we got the contrast of that. I thought he did bring a fresh kind of insight, you know, even though he was along for the ride, he kind of, you know, was on Leo's side until it came to that planting evidence. Along the way, we got to see that he got involved with the daughter and whatnot. I liked their chemistry a bit. I like, you know, seeing him party and stuff like that. I thought that was really, really cool. I thought he was a good overall actor. Now, Lisa L. Bacher playing Laura Kessler, the daughter. I thought she was a very good actress. I feel like I've seen this woman, and let me see what she's been in, man, that I could have possibly seen. Beverly Hills Cop. I knew she'd been in something that I have seen for sure, man. She's also in An Officer and a Gentleman, Leviathan. Man, I got to check her work out. But I thought in this movie, she was good. Someone that didn't have the best relationship with their father until push came to shove, so to speak. You know, they were involved in something very, very traumatic. I mean, you have a psycho killer on the loose. And that's what ultimately brought them together. And in the end, she stuck by his word and knew that he had to do what he had to do to get this guy, you know, no questions asked. I thought she was stellar. Now, Gene Davis as Warren Stacy. Oh my God. This guy, man. Oh, no way. He's in The Hitcher, another movie I have to check out. He was a lieutenant in Universal Soldier. I haven't seen too much of the stuff that he's in, but let's talk about him. I thought he was crazy. I thought he was crazy because you know what? You know what makes him more crazier than the slashers that I have all behind me? The fact that he can blend in. You know, he is a good-looking guy. He's not charismatic. He has the right things to say. I will say that. He definitely has alibis. He is very, very smart in this movie. But once again, he does have that dark nature side where we just get to see him crack. And for whatever reason, I wish they would have gone a little deeper. And they did bring up the sex toy thing that he had. I also still think that, you know, he was probably dealing with his sexuality, or maybe he didn't like women, and that's the reason why he hated them so much. It was very deep rooted. So I wish we would have kind of maybe left off. I know in the 80s and 70s and stuff like that, these abrupt endings right before the credits just happened. There's no real rhyme or reason explanation. That's kind of a drawback, at least for me. I want to know why these characters are the way that they are. I don't want to just hear that, oh, they're psycho just because they're psycho. I like a little more in-depth character stuff. So that's just me personally, but I thought he was the best actor in this movie. I mean, hands down. He played someone, once again, that reminded me of Patrick Bateman, one of my favorite characters like in the last 30 years, man. American Psycho. This movie had to have been influenced buy this character. I don't know. It's the nakedness, the haircut, even just the build of him when he's staring at himself in the mirror and just kind of, putting himself together. It was very Patrick Bateman. I don't know, even when he's running in the hallway and stuff like that in the staircase scene, I'm like, this is reminiscent of the chainsaw scene. Like, there's little hints and Easter eggs that kind of alluded to this being an inspiration, possibly. I have to see if anybody else has made this tie-in to American Psycho and 10 to Midnight. I would love to know your thoughts along the way. But this movie overall, guys, the story of it, we have a serial killer on the loose, someone that can blend in, but a little twist of police officers taking matters into their own hands. I like that part because it sheds a little more light on humanity. Yes, of course you got to go by the legal system, but you got to do what's right as well sometimes too. And like I had said before, I think Leo was just fed up with everything. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to go out with a bang, technically, so to speak. And he did. Bang, bang, right in the head. And this guy was no longer able to put any more people in harm. So I really had a good time with this movie. I thought the kills were effective enough to scare me. Some of these scenes really did, especially in that third act with all the women getting killed in that one room. That was terrifying. That was really terrifying. I was expecting maybe a couple more to survive. No, they were all bystanders. They all got murdered tragically, and Leo didn't get to them in time. And because of that, guys, I think I'm going to give 10 to Midnight a solid 3 out of 5. It was above average for me. I will definitely watch it again if I'm in the mood for something like this, or if I want to show someone. But this is one of those 80s movies that, kind of probably blended in with a lot of other action, crime movies at the time. But I just would have liked to see a little more so it could be a possible standout. But you guys let me know your thoughts on 10 to Midnight if you guys have seen it. Please let me know your favorite parts of the movie. Please let me know your favorite characters of this movie. And Charles Bronson fans, please leave some of your best Charles Bronson films in the comments below. I would love to hear it. Hit that big thumbs up to support the channel. Consider subscribing today for more. If you guys are watching this on YouTube and want to watch the full, please join the Patreon today. It's only $5 a month. Click on the link down below. You guys can join today for a 7-day free trial. Till next one, guys, I'm gone.